Yo, happy Saturday. Welcome back to SBAA Nation. My name is Keith, aka Keystone, guys. We did it again. We just cooking, baby. We hot. We feeling it. Now, that hit parlay I gave you guys yesterday, technically it cashed. Now, some of my guys cashed it out because you know what? There ain't no value on one guy to get a hit. But I didn't have that option. Kind of caught it a little late. And yeah, but guess what? The dude got the hit. So this was a VIP slip. Y'all see that Mariners game? JP Crawford, home run in the bottom of the ninth. Better to be lucky than good, right? Okay, well, we're both here. We're both here tonight, okay? Cash the freaking VIP. This is the only other slip I had other than this one, which is the one I gave you guys. Andrew Vaughn to get a hit. Sal Frelick ended up not playing. Don't matter, baby. We cashed. We made some freaking money. Now, I don't like risking $525 to win $700. I normally would have cashed this out if they would have gave me the option, or I would have caught on to it. So keep that in mind. So if you're on my winnable free plan, I sent this play out to everyone for free. And Tyler Anderson had 2 strikeouts, 2 in the 6th inning. He don't even usually make it that far. And yeah, it's really frustrating because I'm telling y'all, this is a frustrating one because these next 2 legs, they're UFC tomorrow on Saturday. Today, I guess, technically. It is, yeah, it is Saturday as of filming this. And I'm telling you right now, some really good reads here. This was just a bad fucking beat. This guy hasn't gone over this in like 3 or 4 straight games. And he got 2 in his final inning pitched. He gave up like a solo homer and then he had 2 strikeouts and then gave up a solo home run. So he was just, if he would have gave up the solo home run first, he probably would have got yanked. It's just a little bit of a bad beat. I'm telling you all, these plays down here, they're gonna freaking hit. We're gonna still double our money on this protected play. This was a protected play on Price Picks. Okay, if you don't know what that is, you're not on Price Picks. Even if you're a sportsbook guy in the state of Tennessee, like I am, or in wherever, guys, Price Picks is legal here. Price Picks is legal in a ton of freaking states. Every single Friday, they give you a flex play. Most of y'all can do it up to $20. It's absolutely free. I set this up for everyone. Gave it out for free today to win $500. $20 to win $500. This is going to be the only one that missed, and he missed by 1 strikeout. You mark my words. I will show you it tomorrow. I'm very confident in these UFC picks that I picked down here. Okay. This was the one I gave you guys. Unfortunately, Dingler finally cooled off. Dirk Dingler. Get it. You've seen Boogie Nights. And then Machado, of course, cooled off as well. He'd hit and gone over 5 straight games. It is what it is. We struck out on that one. But the hit parlays were good. Now, guys, this is for y'all that don't just skip ahead till you see the outlier or you see like the actual, play on the screen. Now, I might get in trouble. I got to be careful about how I, show slips. YouTube seems to be very particular lately about sharing sportsbook stuff. They seem to not care about DFS, but the sportsbooks, taking a little chance here. We'll see if they give me a warning on this one. But if they do, I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to talk it out, start putting some graphics on the screen like a lot of these guys do. We got to be smart here, okay? But I wanted to give you guys this. It's a UFC Vegas 108 play tomorrow. Now, I have originally in the week, it's too late to give you the other one. I'll tell you why. This is why it's so important that you get on my VIP, because I'm sharp. And have we lost 2 UFC events in a row? Yes, we have. But you know what? We've won 14 of the last 20. That's a 14-6 record that I've profited on a UFC event. So that means we're 14-4 in the last 18, and then we've lost 2 in a row. And if you were on the picks, you already know. We had some really just brutal fucking shit going down, okay? But look, this one right here, I think this is really safe, okay? This, Vieira, this dude's good. And Trayshawn Gore, he looked like shit. I just watched it on the scales. I just set this play. Giving an LT out for free, okay? And I just don't see Gore finishing this guy. I don't see a path for Trayshawn Gore. Vieira's he's a pretty well-rounded guy. I think he's going to give Gore problems. I honestly think he's probably going to get this guy out of there in round 2. Based on what I just saw on the scales, it wouldn't shock me if he subbed him in round 2. That's going to be like a long shot bet, but this is the more safe one, -225 on the money line. And then Kevin Vallejos, well, he's fighting a dog too. Danny Silva is a freaking dog, okay? But Vallejos is really good. He's really good. He's lost to. These are both really good. Like Silva's a really good young prospect too, but Vallejos is like 100% a step up in competition. This line's been moving. We locked it in a little late, but my other one, it's a little too late to set it because we put 3 units down. It was $1,500 to double up to win $3,000. But here's the thing. If I gave you guys that one right now, I set that on Monday or Tuesday, send it out to the VIP. It's at like, we got it at like even money. It's at like negative 170, 180 now. There's no value in it anymore. That is why it's so important that you join the community, get on the VIP so you can start locking this shit in early. Okay, so that's a bonus play for you guys who didn't skip ahead. You got rewarded. This is going to cash, I hope. No guarantees. YouTube is very specific about that. We cannot guarantee anything, guys. It's sports betting. Most of y'all have the IQ over a ham sandwich to know that there's no such thing as guarantees. Okay, there just isn't. So we're going to get into a couple things. So, guys, if you're in a DFS state and you want to set that play I just gave you, sign it up on Rebet, baby. Legal in 47 of 50 states. You get a $100 deposit match when you use promo code SBAA. Link down below. That's how you can lock this shit in. This is a great app to get right now. You get a $100 welcome bonus when you sign up with my code. And I'll tell you what, during football season, you're going to want this freaking app in your back corner, baby. Okay, let's freaking go. Get on Rebet and lock this play in. Now, I got another play for y'all, a DFS play over on Prize Picks today. But before we even get into that, I want to remind you, if you watched yesterday's video, this is the biggest bet I've ever placed, baby. Right here. You can lock this in on Rebet too, but you got to get on VIP to see it. And then we got my boy Drickus Duplessis as an underdog. I laid out the plan yesterday how we're only going to half unit now, but we're going to put another $2,000 on this guy after round one when the odds get even freaking better. Because the way I see this fight going, he's probably going to lose round one on the judge's scorecard. He might even lose round two on the judge's scorecard. Then we're going to come in over the top when this is plus 300 live odds. And we're going to drop 2 racks on this guy to get a big freaking payday. Okay, that's the game plan with my boy DDP. And then this bet right here, also in the UFC, guys, the biggest bet I've ever placed by $250. I put a 10K down out before, but you know, we're stepping up the game. I feel like freaking flexing tonight. We're going an extra $250, baby. Biggest bet I've ever placed. If you want to get it, get on the freaking VIP, guys. $1,000 off. I extended it. There's so many people that sign up. It's like blowing my mind, man. Y'all gonna make me retire, but guess what? It's not fucking a cost. It's not like you're just paying me. It is a freaking investment. And it's important you understand that. I pride myself on my picks. I know I'm one of the best in the world. And guess what? Most of the guys you guys follow on YouTube that like try to like sell a pick or something, none of them can take you to their playlist where they have literal success client interview stories. Guys that I've never met before, did an interview. Most of them are about 40 minutes. Bunch of cool dudes, just like you and me, fucking blue collar, working mentality dudes. Okay, done tough fucking jobs. Guys, I didn't always just like sit at home and make content and bet on fucking sports for a living. I worked my ass off for fucking years to get ahead. And I used to be just like that little blue collar mentality where it's like, you know what? I do what I got to do. I fucking pay my bills, but we're leveling up and I want to help as many of y'all level up as freaking possible. This is a smash play. You get it on the VIP. Guys, this goes away tomorrow. The only reason I even extended this because I was blown away by how many guys signed up. And I had a guy from Georgia yesterday texting me saying, dude, I get paid on the 1st. So I'm doing it for one more day, but I promise you this is it. The umbilical cord is being cut off. The $1,000 discount is going away. And guys, it's already discount. The price is about to go up even $500 off that $1,000 you're getting. So hop on the links below. Go find out what kind of freaking discount you're getting. Realize that this pays for itself. You saw the plays today. We literally already made this on the very first day. Now I understand maybe all you can't bet what I just bet on that. But over time, say you do $100 a play. Oh, you're going to be there in about a week. You're going to be there in about a week. And then it's all profit. And guys, college football, nobody's better in the fucking world. I'm a top 3-4 guy in the world. There's like a handful of us on this one left hand. Okay. I'm a lefty, by the way. Well, technically, I do skills with this hand, but I punch and I'll knock somebody out with this hand. Okay, the left hand is the throwing arm, like when I throw a pitch, throw a football, knock somebody out, stance. Yeah, this is the skill hand. Doesn't really matter. You can call me ambidextrous, whatever you want to do. But guys, get on freaking Rebet. You can lock in all these plays. If you're one of my DFS guys, I'm telling you, this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Send me a little text. My number's down below. Got to be careful about how I promote things, but if you sign up, let me know. I might just have something for you. It ain't going to be VIP. It ain't going to be some other endorsement, but it might be some care package that you might just be like, damn, Keith is the fucking man. Let's go. Keystone is the man. Let's get into the DFS play I got for you guys today. I'm going to plug this one real quick because I've been dragging this out a little bit. I want to keep you guys going here. But this is going to be on Prize Picks, okay? Prize Picks, I already did some math. I looked at how to combo some things. Once again, they're the masters of freaking correlated payouts. And I feel like we have a freaking I feel like we have just a massive angle here, okay? I literally was working on this shit for like 2 hours, talking on the phone with one of my other content creators. I was like, dude, this is insane. Like we're like the correlation again is just off the charts. So once again, I'm in a traditional sportsbook state, but this is legal here now. It's been legal here for almost 2 years. If you're in a traditional sportsbook state, you should still be on here. You have to take, like I say it all the time, guys, you got to get all the weapons of war. You can't just go out into the battlefield with a pistol expecting to shoot across the battlefield for a guy that has an AR-15 or a rifle. You're going to lose every time. You're not going to win that 200-yard fight. It's not going to happen. Get all the weapons of war. We can 100% manipulate certain things on every single avenue. And even if we beat them for a while, maybe they change the rules. It don't matter. Get on Prize Picks. It's just another freaking tool in your tool bag. Okay? View it that way. If you're not a gun guy, you're not a weapons guy, you've never been in war, that's okay. Guess what? You know what you can do? You can take the right screwdriver to the job. You don't take a Phillips to do a job where you need a flathead. That's the analogy that I'm proposing to you guys when I say get all the weapons of war. You want more tools in the tool shed, baby. Let's go. All right, so pick number one. This is a 6x play, baby. That's the best thing Prize Picks did in the last couple months is they took their 3 picks and they bumped them up to 6x to compete in the marketplace. That's the sign of a good, really good DFS company, okay? It was overdue. They needed to do this sooner, but they got it done. All right, so Blake Snell coming back for the freaking Dodgers. Let's talk about this one and why I like his under 5.5 strikeouts. Now, the books actually, it's like pretty much a pick 'em, okay? -104. But he's only had 2 starts this year, guys. 402 and 327. This dude hasn't pitched since April. Literally, since it was still cold outside. This guy don't know what summer feels like. And I can't help but feel in his first start, they're not going to push him, right? I don't see this guy making it probably past 4 or 5 innings tops. 60 to 70 pitches would be my estimation. I just don't see them, even with this rehab starts, letting this guy go probably very deep into this ballgame. Okay. Now in 2025, his strikeouts 5.5. He had 2 in both his starts. One against the Tigers, they strike out a lot. One against the Braves, they strike out a lot. Granted, it was a long time ago. Okay. Now head to head, last year, when he faced this Tampa Bay team, and you can make the argument they're much better than they even were last year, he only had 4. Now, granted, I'll show you all the stats because it matters. Tampa Bay was a middle-of-the-pack strikeout team. Lately, they've been striking out a little more. It's very important you understand this. But what we're banking on here, boys, on this Blake Snell under, is that it's going to be hot in Tampa at Steinbrenner Field. He hasn't pitched in a long time. He might get fatigued very quickly. He might give up some long balls. It wouldn't shock me if this guy made it 2-3 innings. Maybe this is a guy traditionally that walks some guys because when he doesn't, he's one of these guys that relies on missing bats. And in order to miss bats, you have to make guys chase out of the zone a lot of times. That's just how it works. So the pitch count starts to rise. If he's not getting those Ks, then he's walking guys or he's giving up contact. I just think this is a good spot to attack a guy on his under that has not pitched in a long time against a team that really needs to win right now. They fucking blew it again today. I hope I'm right about this. Under 5.5. It feels a little high for the first start back. This is a guy that can easily strike out 10 guys in a game, but that's when he's kind of in form, guys. So that's going to be pick number 1, Blake Snell, under 5.5 strikeouts, okay? Pick number 2, we're taking Paul Skeens, under 5.5 hits allowed. Now, there's a couple unders I liked, and I'll mention them to you guys. And then I have a bonus play for y'all over on the books, okay? I got another bonus play. I'm giving you literally 2 VIP slips today for free. Now, Skeens, if you can see this in his last 10 games, he didn't give it up over 5.5 in any of his starts, right? This is 10 for 10. And if you go back to the last 20, it's still an 85% hit rate, okay? There's no head-to-head data. But in his last 10, the most he's given up is 5, right? So here's a couple thoughts today. You can see Paul Skeens kind of trending down here. 5 innings, 5 innings. I think this team, let me mute my phone, guys. I think this team is 100% trying to. You got to like think about if you were the Braves or the Pirates right now, and you had Strider pitching today, or you had Paul Skeens pitching today. Do you really want to push these guys to like 95, 100 pitches like you've been doing? Because you were sellers at the deadline. You're not going anywhere this year. It ain't happening. So do you want to manage this guy or do you want to like push him? How important is it that he pitches 100 pitches today? So if you look at his innings, they've been trending a little down, pretty steady. Okay, 6 innings. He hasn't gone over 6 in quite some time. And then you look at the pitches. Well, you kind of saw that right here, right? And then all of a sudden you had this outlier game where he went 99 again. Look, this is real steady over here. 99, 97, 95, 105, but all of a sudden 78. This is more what I was thinking. 75, 78, 78, 86, and then all of a sudden we had the one game where he was up. Maybe it's because he had the lead. They wanted to get a quality start for his stats, contract, who knows. But my gut's telling me you're going to be in this range. That's what my gut is telling me. It's also Coors Field, and that's why you're paying this is why it's like, why is Vegas giving us this line of 5.5 when he hasn't gone over this once? Well, it's the Coors Field experience. That's all it is. It's going to be good weather. We know what happens at Coors Field. If you don't know what Coors Field is, it's Denver. It's Mile High Stadium. The ball travels farther there. The ball spins off the pitcher's hands less. There's less spin when it comes to the plate. It's easier to get hits in a stadium like that. But I'm trusting my bones here. He's really struggled against this team, and I will show you that in a sec. But we're gonna finish this play, and then I got a bonus sportsbook play for you guys. And you can do whatever you want with it. This is just what I'm setting. I'll put a graphic up on the screen on that one when we get there. Because I don't want to try to do it twice and get fucking, YouTube, whatever. So Skeens under 5.5 hits allowed. And then we're going to take William Contreras, catcher for the Brewers. Look, dude's been freaking hot, okay? 4 straight games, got it done yesterday. He's facing Jake Irvin today. And if you look right here, he's faced him 15 times, okay? 333 batting average, has 2 walks in those 15 plate appearances, 4 hits. 2 of those hits were for home runs. So he's seen this guy well. And then right-handed pitching, Contreras is hitting 254, about the same against both. And then Jake is about the same against both too. Those are very close percentage points. But it's really just about doing what we did yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't work out with Machado and Dingler. We're just staying in the flames with the dude. That's all it is. And if you look at this Prize Picks fantasy score, yeah, it's 4 straight games, 4 out of 5. Okay, so that is your 6x play over on Prize Picks right there, guys. Okay, now I got a bonus pick. I'm going to put the graphic up on the screen at the very end, but we're going to talk about this. So I had some really sharp guys that I talk with on a daily basis. We, collab behind the scenes. We try to come up with the best plays to give you guys. Sometimes we have the same picks. Sometimes we can't agree on things. Sometimes we differ. But the whole goal is we're trying to do what's best for us and what's best for you, especially my premium players. Always spend hours on the screen every freaking day doing research, every sport, just trying to find mathematical errors in the system. And then staring at things like this. And let me show you guys a little bit about how I do my research. This is a green light spot for many reasons. That doesn't mean it's a science that it's just going to hit. Okay. But on paper, and if you believe in Vegas a little bit, okay, this is a money freaking spot. Now, if you saw this game yesterday, I had sharp people telling me take the under 11.5. And I think they had 16. I think it was like literally 16-17 or something like that. Maybe, there was over 30 runs scored in the game. 30, 3-0. Okay. But enter Paul Skeens, enter Austin Gomber. Okay. So check this out. The over under set at 9.5 on most books, under 10 right here. We bumped this up on an alt parlay, and that's what I'm advising to do. I think we got it at 11.5. So we bumped this up a little bit to 11.5, which is what it was yesterday. And you can see right here on the over, this is the percentage of bets Well, there's less on the under. Okay. 53% of the bets are coming in on the over. They all saw what happened yesterday. Okay. This is like a rookie mistake 101. But look where the money is coming in. The sharps already know that this is the under. Okay. 79% of the money is coming in on the under, and that's at 10. Okay. What I'm telling you to do, bump it up to 11 and a half. You can do this on rebet. We talked about it earlier. I'll go back and plug that in a sec, but I want to get into the second leg. It's right here in the game. It starts right after these are both early games. This one starts at 3:05 Central Time for me. So if you're in California, it starts at 1:05. You got to lock this in early. So we got Tariq Skubal and Zach Wheeler, two of the best pitchers all season long, facing off against each other. This is a really low total. Naturally, I'd kind of say, wow, there's a lot of value on this over because everyone's going to be betting the under 6.5. So we bumped this up to 8.5. Okay. And you can see it's the same thing. The percentage of bets are actually taking this over 6.5 right here. Okay. But the under 6.5, only 42% of the bets. But look where the money is coming in. 68% is on the under. This is the sharp play. That's how I do shit. Does it always work out? No. I saw this yesterday with the Brewers. All the money came in on the Brewers. I like the Brewers, but it kind of scared me a little bit. I was like, I don't know. They ended up winning. It was, it's not rigged, guys. It's just maybe a little bit. It might be aided, but sometimes there's these still spots. And look, I'm just showing you where the money's coming in. 68%, 79%. Now you could say, Keith, that's why you should take the opposite because, like, look where the money's coming at. If Vegas is really rigged, they're going to steal your money. No, bro. I'm just showing you where the sharps put their money. Okay. You can see the percentage of bets. Okay. 53% are taking the over in this game. Only 21% are taking the money, though. All the money's coming in on this side. That tells you a lot. Okay. So once again, let's go back over here and I'll put that little parlay down there. I'll put the pick and what it was, what I locked in at. I did a full unit on this. I do like it. I think it's got a really good shot. If you're in a DFS state, rebet your best friend. In fact, they're legal in my state. I need to make an account and really get in there. I already kind of know a lot about them, though. I got VIPs that send me screenshots all the time. I even ask them, like, hey, can you set this in Cali? Like, is this a settable play on one of these, social sports books? And they're like, yeah, I can do that. And then if there's something they can't do, they tell me that too. So I kind of already know. But guys, you got to get on rebet. I'm telling y'all, sign up promo code SBA. Like I said, text me. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Let's fucking cash. Let's stay hot. We're on fucking fire. Congrats to all the new VIPs that signed up over the last week. You got the deal of a freaking lifetime. I extended it for one more day. Okay. You can even finance that stuff, guys. It's literally like buy now, pay later. It comes out to a stupid low amount per month. Cut out your Starbucks. Cut out a fast food meal a day. Eat 2 meals instead of 3 meals a day. Bam. You're on the VIP. You're fucking trending. You're leveling up. Let's go. Peace.